Sushil Kumar, sir.
Thank you. Am I audible? Thank you, Dr. Gaurav, for introduction. First of all, I would like to thank Professor Anita Tomar and organizer of this course, Dr. Gaurav Vasne, for inviting me and giving the opportunity to share my knowledge on MATLAB with the participant of this FDP. So I'm going to start this session. Let me share this screen. Okay. So is my screen visible? Dr. Gaurav, can
Yes,
you see
sir,
my
visible,
okay.
sir.
Okay. So I have divided total portion of this MATLAB in 3 or 4 lectures. So I will start with the introduction of this MATLAB. So some part of introduction MATLAB is already covered in previous session. So I will not go in deep of this part. So before starting this session, I just want to know from participant. See, is there any participants who doesn't have or who don't have any idea of any computer language, MATLAB, C or C++? Anybody is there? Not having any idea of any computer language, or any software. Anybody? Okay. So it seems that you have some idea of software language. Okay. So I'll not take the much time for explanation of each and every word. See, this MATLAB is a software. Okay. And this is short form of mathematics laboratory. And it is developed by company mathworks.com. And it is well suited for matrix manipulation and solving all the problems where we can use matrices. Not only this one, it has many toolboxes which can be used in different applications. So toolbox is nothing, that is a collection of functions written for a specific application, just like symbolic computation, image processing, statistics, neural network, and so on. And this list of these toolboxes is keep on growing with time. Okay, so we cannot learn each and every toolbox of the MATLAB according to our application or requirement. We can go for the toolbox, and even in every new version of this MATLAB, some new toolboxes are being added. So this is just an overview how we can install the trial version in our system. So this is just go to this site in.mathworks.com, create a Mathworks account, and then you will see this like a screen. Just click on this one, your software will be downloaded, and then you can install it, and you can use it for 1 week. Even you can use online version of this MATLAB on the same site. If you search on Google online MATLAB, then you can use all the commands of MATLAB in online version of MATLAB also. There is no need to install your software in your system. So if you click after installation, you will see this type of symbol. This is for starting of MATLAB. So if you double click on this symbol, either on desktop or in startup tab of your system, then one window MATLAB will be open. So typically this type of window will open of MATLAB, this one. Okay, so here I have taken the example of 2021A trial version of this MATLAB. So in new version, this look maybe some different one. Okay, so I'll discuss different part of this MATLAB window which you will get in the starting of MATLAB. So the main window is this command window. Okay, so this is command window. See here it is already written here, and here it is workspace. Then we have command history here. Then we have current folder here. Okay, so what are the application or usage of these different windows? I will discuss one by one. So this command window, workspace, command history, and current folder. So command window, this is a main window, and it is characterized by this command prompt. It is just like an advanced calculator. You can write a command which you can write on MATLAB, just like if you write 2 plus 2 and press enter, then your answer will be 4. I'll give the example by implementing all this command in MATLAB also. Okay. Now, this workspace. See, if we run any code in MATLAB, or if we create any variable in MATLAB, just like you want to add two numbers. First number, let's say A, second number is B. So if I add A equal to 2, B equal to 3, then C equal to A plus B, then there are three variables, A, B, and C. So all these variables will list here in workspace. So it is written here, list all the variables generated so far in your MATLAB session. And also their size and type will also be listed here. We can do various operation on variable in workspace, but I'm not going to show all these operations here because shortage of time. And next one is command history. So command history, this list all the command type on the MATLAB prompt in command window. Whatever you type on command window, that will be listed here, date and time wise. Okay, just you can see here, it is written here 4/9/2018, 4:26 p.m. These commands are used, and then these commands are used at 4:10, 2018, 4:23. Okay, so all these commands will be listed here. See, if you want to again use the same command, so there is no need to type all this command again on command window. You can select this command from command history and then just click run. And all this command will be executed. Okay. And this is next one is current folder. So this current folder, this part. So this current folder lists all the subfolder and files in the current directory where we are working. Okay. So here, this is the path of this current directory where I am working here. This one example here. Now, there will be one more window that is called figure window, and this window will open if you use some figure command. Okay, if we plot some figure, so figure is there are different commands for plotting the figure. In 2D it is plot, in 3D surf, mesh, and different commands are there. So if we use any command window, any command for plotting in 2D or 3D, or different type of plotting are possible in MATLAB. So this this plot window will open. So this is called figure window, and by default its name will be figure 1. Next command will open in figure 2, but there is a restriction. If you just write two commands, then next command will replace first one. So just like if you write plot, first command for one plot, and then second command for second plot, then second plot will replace your first one. So there will be only one window, but we can plot all our plots on different window also using some commands. So that we also discuss here. Now, see, your command window is a window where we can write mainly we write single line commands, just like addition, just like A plus B. Okay, or we can type the name of function there. Okay, function is nothing, that is again collection of some commands. So if you write function name on command window, then all the commands which are associated with that function will be executed. Okay, so command window is mainly used for single line command. But if we want to write some code in MATLAB, just like in C or C++ or some other language, then we require some editor. So this is the editor in MATLAB. Okay, this is just like a notepad. We'll write our command here, and then this is command here, run here. If you click run, then it will run, and your output will be again in command window if you are allowing the output. Okay, we can restrict our output on command window, or we can allow, it is up to us, okay, which output we are allowing to on command window, and which variables we are allowing to store in some another variable or some another format. That is up to us. But this editor is used to write the code in MATLAB. Okay, if you have any code which are contain 3 or 4 lines, then don't use command window. Rather than command window, just use here, because there will be some problem. You can save this code here, and if you save with some file name, that you type file name on command window, this code will execute. But in command window, either you have to select these commands from command history, or you have to type all the command in command history, then only it will be executed. And see, if you save your file here means if you write code here in MATLAB in this editor and you save it, then your extension will be .m. So I'll discuss a different type of file format in MATLAB also. .m, just like in C, that is .c, in CPP, C++ it is CPP, in MATLAB it is .m, file name .m. There are some restrictions also for file name that will be discussed here also. So this is some exercise. I'm skipping it. You can use this exercise on your laptop. So this is nothing. It is just to use some command on command window, just like if you have there 2 raised to 5 upon 2 raised to 5 minus 1. Okay. So just like your calculator, you can write 2 raised to power 5 bracket close and then slash 2 raised to power 5 minus 1 in some bracket. Okay. Just like in calculator, you can type in command window and then you'll get your answer. For sign, okay. Now, see, uh, if you use C or C++ language, so just take the example of C. In C language, before the first line of code will be hash include stdio.h. That is called header file. Okay, and then so first we use some include some header file, then main function, and then our code. Okay, and in our code, let's say we want to add two variables, two numbers a and b. So first we have to define these variables, whether these are integer type, character type, or float type, or long type. Okay, so to you, and again for output variable also we have to define output variable. So let's say we have three variables a, b, and c. A and b are for input, c is for output. Then first we have to define these variables. Their type must also be defined, and if these are array, if you are using array, then we have to define the dimension also in C, C++ language. Okay, but in MATLAB, we can directly use variables. There is no need to define the data type of variable. There is no need to define the dimension in variable, dimension of variable in MATLAB. Directly we can use these. Okay, there is no need to you include any header file in MATLAB code. So these are different. So this one, there is no need to declare variable in MATLAB. Int a double v float c, there is no requirement. Directly we can use the variable. That is a benefit of MATLAB. By default, all the variables are real in MATLAB, and see fundamental data type is array. Okay, see MATLAB as name is already there, matrix laboratory. So each and every variable in MATLAB is treated as a matrix. See, if it is only single variable, let's say if you write a equal to 2, then it is a matrix of order 1 cross 1. I'll show you in workspace. You will get a type of variable, name of variable, and its size also. So for variable a equal to 2, size will be 1 cross 1. So even single variable, that will be a matrix of order 1 cross 1. Even if you use vectors, the vector will be, it may be row vector or column vector. That is also part of matrix. Okay, so each and every variable in MATLAB is array. Okay, so we can use integers, real, matrices, character string, structures, or cells in MATLAB. Basic building blocks in MATLAB is matrix. Even it is written here. Scalar is considered as a matrix of dimension 1 cross 1. Second thing, see, if you are using, see, if MATLAB is based on matrix. So in C or C++, if you are using matrix, then we have to predefine the dimension of matrix or vectors. But here, no need of data type, even no need of dimension of any variable, whether it is scalar, array, or matrix. Dimension is automatic. Okay, this one. And size and length, these are a command for the to get the length and size of any vector. Now, next one is variable name. How to give the variable name in MATLAB? We cannot choose random name for variable, so it is written here. See, valid MATLAB name starts with letter, followed by letters, digits, or underscore. Means you cannot start one ABC as a MATLAB name, variable name. Okay, first letter must be your letter, alphabet, and then you can use underscore and digits. MATLAB is case sensitive, that is capital A and small a. These are two different variables. If you have capital A equal to 2, that is not small a. Small a is different than capital A. So you can use two different variable with capital A and small. It is case sensitive. And see, now question is how much character we can use in a MATLAB variable. Okay, so you can use this command MATLAB name length max. So name length max is one command which gives the maximum number of characters allowed in as a variable name. Okay, so you can type this command on command window, you will get the number. So here I have written here. Hello, Dr. Gaurav, there is some problem. Screen is not host disabled participant screening sharing. Host disabled participant screen sharing. There is some issue in this meeting. Okay, no issue. Okay.
Sir, now you are host. Please continue.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Gaurav. So answer 63. So 63 character you can use as a variable name in MATLAB. Okay. And please remember first character should be your letter. It should not be digit. And okay. Now second thing is variable name cannot be same as MATLAB keywords because some names are already reserved in MATLAB. You cannot create your variable with this name. Okay. So these are here. See, in MATLAB, there is one very good thing. You need not to remember anything, or you need not to refer any book. Okay, everything is in MATLAB help. See, if you want to know which are the keywords in MATLAB, just type this command, each keyword on command window. You will get this answer. This one. Okay. So these are the keywords in MATLAB. So there is no need to refer any book or any Google. Just type this one, each keyword. So these are the keywords. So you cannot use variable name just like this break. Break cannot be a variable name. Case should not be a variable name. Case should not be a variable name. These are restriction. Okay. MATLAB keywords cannot be used as a variable. Now, see, we require some function also. We write function in C or C++ also. In the same way, we can write function in MATLAB also. So, but this is the problem here. You can avoid creating variable with the same name as function. Okay. Don't write create a variable uh, with same name as a function name, because if both are same, then variable name takes precedence over function name. So you will get a wrong answer, because if you have function and variable with same name, then your answer will be wrong. Okay, because there will be conflict in these two. Now question is, because in MATLAB there are so many functions are there. So how to check whether our function name or variable name is not as a function in MATLAB? So this is a command. Use this command exist. Okay, so I have written here exist sqrt. Suppose you want to give sqrt as a function name or variable name, just check it. So if you type exit, answer is 5. So what is the meaning of 5 here? So if 0, then it does not exist. Now what is the meaning of 5? So there are different category defined in MATLAB. So these are listed here. So 0 means does not exist. If you write exist and then name, okay, then answer will be this digit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This you will get an answer, just like on last slide. This one, your answer is 5. Okay, so what is the 5 meaning? So 5 means it is built-in function. 4 means loaded simulating model. Typing mistake here. Okay, 1 means variable in workspace. 2 means file with extension. Okay, so if you are getting 0, then you can use that name as a variable name or function name. But if you are not getting 0, it is 1 to 8, then please change it. Otherwise, your code will not give the correct answer. just like, okay. Now there is one more command here, which sin. Sin, that is sin theta, which is for sin and cos. So it is function, trigonometric function. So if you write which sin, what is the meaning of this one? Answer is built-in. So sin is a function which is built-in function. A is a variable. So you can use it, you can find the type of your name also. Whether sign is function, or it is class name, or it is variable name. Using which command you can find it. Okay. Now this is very good command here, clear, and it is very important in MATLAB code. Why it is important? See, if you use MATLAB session, so suppose you have done one code, so you have created some variables in that MATLAB session. So all these variables will be listed in workspace. Then you have closed that code and you have opened another code and you are running second code. Hello, Dr. Gaurav, there's some problem. The screen is again missing. Host disabled participant screen sharing.
Madam, are you here?
Yes, I'm here.
No, Gaurav, it is not working. Host disabled participant screen sharing.
वही देख रहा हूँ. Who is host? Mr. Deepak. Mr. Deepak.
I think host is changed. Let me check. Let me change. Wait.
So, dear participant, if you have any query, you can ask in between. Okay, don't wait the completion of this course. But query means query related to the portion which is being discussed here. So up to now, any query?
Please check now. I think you will be able to share. Yeah.
Okay, so we are discussing this command clear command. Okay, so we are discussing that if you have made one code, and if you run one code, then obviously there is some variable in that code. So all these variables which are created in the during the running of that code, all these will be listed in workspace. Okay, now if you run second code, so there may be some possibility that if you have forgotten some variable in second code, but that variable was also present with same name. One variable with same name was present in first code, and that will be in your this workspace. So second code will get the value of that variable from workspace, which is output or variable from this first code. Okay, so your answer will not be correct. Okay, it will be wrong, or sometimes you may get some error also. Okay, obviously, if code is running properly, then you will get wrong answer. Okay, so use this clear command. This, at the top of your code, this command will clear variables from workspace. Okay, so clear all the variables which are created in all the previous session from workspace. If you want to clear only some variables, then use clear variable 1, variable 2. If you want to clear all variables, then use clear all. Okay, so in code, in top of your code, write clear all. Okay, so this code command will clear all the variables which are present in workspace. Okay, so there will be no issue, there will be no conflict, and there will not be the case of the wrong answer, because existing variable will give you some maybe wrong answer current code. Okay, so use this clear command. So this is the application of this clear command. It will clear all the variables from workspace. Now, if you want to check the validity of variable name, then this is the command is var name. Is when this is the procedure. Is var name 1 ABCD. Suppose I want to use this name 1 ABCD as a variable name. So is it correct variable name? For that one, it is a command is var name 1 ABCD. So is var name is MATLAB command, and 1 ABCD, that is variable name. Okay. So see what is the answer. Answer is 0. 0 means not valid. 1 means valid. So why it is not valid here? Because first character is your number. First character should be your alphabet in MATLAB variable. And see, if you want to enter variable in MATLAB, suppose you want to add two variables, so there are two ways. Either assign the variable on value to first variable, second variable, and just get the output of third variable C equal to A plus B. Okay. So this is the one way. Just use assign A equal to 2. We do the same process in C also. That is called assignment variable, value assignment. Okay. So A equal to 2, or can take the input from user also. Okay. We use scanf in C and C in C++. So same way you can use input command here. A equal to input, enter first variable. So it is in quotes. So this message will be printed on your window, command window. That is message for user. And as soon as you enter the value, type the value and press enter, this value will assign to variable A. So there are two ways: either assign in your code or just take the input from user. So these are command. If you take in the same way, B equal to input, enter second variable, and C equal to A plus B, then you can print the output on command window. So there are again different way to display the variable name. So one is just write C on command window. Okay, if write C, press enter, then automatically value of C will be printed on command window, or use DISP, display C. Okay. So there are some other different commands. So I will just skipping here. Okay. So see, this is a command num to str that is used to convert number to string, because these are used for this DISP function. Okay. So see, you can see the DISP function. How to use this one DISP? So I want to display the message on screen that sum of A and B is C. I need this type of output on the screen. The sum of that is string, but A is a variable, and it will change value each and every time. So I have used this command num to str A. So whatever will be the value of A, that is numerical value. Now this function will change this numerical value in string. So now that value will convert it into string. So simply it will be sum of A, and is again string. B is, this will convert number B to string. B is again this numerical value will be converted into string part. See, okay. See, if you either C and C++, then you will be familiar with the string also, because characters are just like a string, and integer, float, these are numbers. So sum of A and B is C. That will be output. Okay. So every time if you change A, B, C will change, and your output will this X will automatically take the value of A, B, and C from your code. Okay. And this is another way. And second way is you can use sprintf. In C we have printf, and in C++ we have C out, and MATLAB you can use sprintf also. So for use of this function, you can take the help of MATLAB function. So
अरे इधर lunch मत करो, जाके बाहर करके आओ.
see this part. So there are some built-in constant in MATLAB. These are pi, I, J, and INF. This pi is your pi, 22 by 7. Okay, mathematical pi, that is. I and J, these are your complex number, under root -1. MATLAB use these two numbers, I and J, for complex one. INF, that is infinity. And default output variable answer. If you don't use any output variable, then your output will be stored in ANS. There is one more number, that is NAN, capital A, small a, then capital N. So that is not a number. Suppose in some code you are getting value 0 by 0, which we call indeterminate form, 0 by 0. 0 by 0, that is not a number, it is not an infinity. So output will be NAN, not a number. And there are some command just to related to workspace. One is who. It lists all the variables which are listed in workspace. Whos lists all the variables currently in workspace with their size. And clear, we have already discussed this. Clear XYZ means it will clear only variable X, Y, and Z. Clear all will clear all the variables. Lock, unlock, these are the function you can refer the MATLAB for this one. I'm not discussing this part.
हाँ तो इस 1 घंटे बाद चले जाना तो
Yes,
मेरे लेक्चर में तो कोई
I want to discuss this part here. See,
5 मिनट में आओ 5 मिनट में आओ कितना टाइम लगेगा
suppose you have some software package or you have one code, and output of one code is being used in second code. Okay, so now one simple way is just merge both the code, then directly your output of first part will be used in second part of your code. Second thing is, rather than using this one, second thing is run your first
Sit down.
code. Okay, so if you run first code, then
Hello.
all the variables which are created in
Sit down.
during the running of first code will be listed in workspace. So you can save this workspace completely or partially. Completely or partially means if you need only some particular variables of first code in second code, then you can select these variables, you can save this one, or you can save the complete workspace. So for second one, just load that file, and see these workspace will be stored in the format .mat, this file. Okay, and you can load this file and then use these variables in second code. So application of this function is save file name as this one. Is only thing is this one. You can save some variable or workspace which are being used in second part of code, or second code, or some other code, or some for future one. See, for example, if you have some code and it is taking, let's say, 15 minutes, because during research work your code may take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes also, and then you want to plot these variables. Okay, and for plotting you have a different format. So rather than using plotting command in your code, because see, if you want to change in plot, then you have to run complete code. So in that case, run your code, save your variable in workspace, and then load your workspace workspace, and then just use plot command, and you can change your plot or whatever you're doing plotting. So there will be no need to again run the code, because all the variables are already stored in mat file. Okay, so no need to run code again, because during plotting you will get so many errors. You want to change the x level, y level, you want to change the font on x level, y level. Okay, so every time there is no need to run the complete code again. Just use the variables which are created in previous code. So that is the main use of this saving the workspace in MATLAB.
Yeah.
You can use save command and load command. Save is to save, and load command is to load this file again in your current session. Okay. See, this command save file name variable 2 means you can store partially also. Okay, so in this file name is in this file you can use variable 1 and variable 2. Okay, if you don't want to save the complete workspace. No, output displaying. How we can display output on command window? So, one way is semicolon. See, in MATLAB, this semicolon, it is very useful thing here. Semicolon. So semicolon suppress this screen output. See here, a equal to 5. If you write equal to 5, enter, then your next line you will get the output of your command. But if you write semicolon here, then your output will not come on the command window. So in code, MATLAB code, if you don't need the output of any line on its command window, just put semicolon. So I'll show you all this by example also. Now second thing is, suppose you have some output, okay, and there are so many lines in your output. See, your computer screen may take 20 or 30 lines, but suppose there are 100 lines in your output. So if you get the output, click on output, or don't put a semicolon on output command, then all the lines which will be your script, and only last line will be displayed on your command window, your screen. Okay, So 30 lines. So out of 100, only you will see only last 30 lines. 30 or 20 lines, and all other lines will not be visible. But if you want to see each and every line, then you can use this command, more command. Okay, so this is done here. More on to enable page output means first page will be on a screen, and then if you press enter, then you will see the next line of output. If you press space bar, then it will move to next page. Next page will be on output. Okay. If you press Q, then stop displaying the output. So in this way, using this one, you can visualize page by your output page by page or line by line. So these are simply some commands which are useful during the MATLAB code. Second thing, these two arrows, up arrow and down arrow. What is the use of this up arrow and down arrow? See, these are useful just to get your command, previous command. Okay, previous command means suppose you have written some command, and again after 10 line, 5 line on command window, you need all these the same command. Then there is no need to type same thing. Just type first alphabet, first character or second character, and use up command. Okay, so just it will search just like your mobile phone book. If you type first character and use up arrow, then it will list all the command which are starting with this character in first in that will be your last in first out. Okay, in reverse order. Reverse order means first it will give a last command which have you used with the same one. Okay, then second last, third last, and so on. So it will move in backward direction. Okay, so using up arrow and down arrow, you can move, you can access your command in backward direction and forward direction. Forward direction means you have some command, some line, okay, and you, in between, and some commands are below your that command, then you can use down arrow. So down arrow, up arrow, you can access your command. So it will search just like phone book. CLC used to clear the command window. It is written here. Clear all input output from the command window. Okay, home means move the cursor to the upper left corner of the window. CLF means to clear the figure from command window. Okay, and these are some output I'm discussing here. You can see. These are, see, just one line I want to mention here. These are these formats are only for display. See, it is just not like C and C++. See, in C and C++, you know, for integer there are some fixed memory. Okay, bytes. For float, again there are some fixed bytes. So if your number is exceeding that byte, then there will be some problem. But in MATLAB it is not so. By default, it will store up to 16 or 17 digit after decimal place. But to restrict the display on screen, you can use this command. So if you by default command, it will display on screen 4 digits, but in memory all the numbers after this decimal will be are there. Okay, so and if you write long, okay, format long, then it will display this much digits. It is written here, long fixed decimal format with 15 digits after decimal point. Okay, so these commands are only for display on screen. Okay, but in memory it will take 16 or 17 digits after decimal place. So, and second thing is this one here, compact and loose. So this suppress blank lines to show more output on screen. That's just to decrease or increase line spacing. Compact and loose commands are used. So there are different file types I'll discuss here. So again, the file name must be start with a letter and can contains letter, digit, underscore, just like variable name. Even function name must also be start with letters. Okay, again, file names are case sensitive. So .m is a file extension of MATLAB. So your code file, mainly the M file, these will be stored with .m. Program written in MATLAB are stored in M file. All built-in functions in MATLAB are also with .m extension. Even with define some functions, then these functions will also be with .m extension. Files will be with .fij extension in MATLAB. Okay, but we can store MATLAB file using .pdf, EPS, JPG, or PNG. By default, if you save figure file, by default it will be .fig. .fig figure file means this file will open in MATLAB. But using save as command, you can save these files, this figure file as PDF, EPS, JPG, and PNG. So in general, for publication, normally general ask for EPS file or JPG file, okay, or PNG file, so you can store this file. There's no need to just copy figure and paste on Word. Directly, you can save the same figure as JPG or PNG. Okay, mat file, it is already discussed here. All this is used to store values created in MATLAB. Some other files are also there. P files. So what is P file? See, P files is, suppose you have written some code and some other person is also asking that your code. So if you provide M code to that person, then it will modify and it can use for his or her problem also. But if you want to help that person but don't want to give your own code to that person, then convert your code in P file and then give it to that one. Means he can use the functionality of your program, but he cannot modify your program. Even he will not be able to understand what you have written in your code. So but he can only run the code and you will give input and get output. He cannot modify it. So for that one, this P and P files are used. And for help, see, I've already told you there's no need to refer any book for MATLAB. There's no need to use any help, any other resource. Everything is in MATLAB help. Okay, so you can use, even you want to, let's say want help for square root. So just type a look for square root. Okay, it will give all the functions which have these characters. If you know the function name exactly, then you can type here. If you this help is for this help. See, what is the name for difference help and look for? So let me discuss here. Help and function name. So for help, you must know the exact name of that function, but look for is just like search. It will search that this keyword and will give you the list all the functions and other things or help file help related to that keyword. You can use MATLAB documentation or you can use this site also. You can use Google also. And if you want to use book, just to you want to start MATLAB, then you can use one book that is very good book for starting the MATLAB. That is book written by Rudra Pratap. I think the title is Getting Started with MATLAB. That is the book name. So any participant, any query up to this part? Any query? Then I will move to next one. Any participant? So in next one, we'll discuss how we can enter matrices and vectors in MATLAB. Okay. See, same thing if you want to do in C and C++, it is very difficult, but in MATLAB it is very, very easy. See, in C, if you want to multiply, you calculate the multiplication of two matrices, then you have to write code, and it is not an easy task. Even you can write code for two matrix dimension 2, 3, or 4, but for general dimensional matrices, it's very difficult. You have to use pointers in C++. So, but in MATLAB, how we can enter the variables, how we can enter matrices, we'll discuss in this session. So, what are the vectors? So, vectors with it is simply collection of same type of you can say elements or variables. That is vector. Okay, that is in C and C++, because if you are using integer a and in bracket you are writing 10, then is we are creating a array of integer of dimension 10. But in MATLAB, it is not so. In MATLAB, by default, your variable is complex number. Okay. So if you write a equal to 2, then it will be treated as a 2 plus 0 I or 2 plus 0 j. Okay. So if you write 2 plus 1 plus I, so your answer will be 3 plus I. So now I'll discuss how to enter the matrix vectors in MATLAB and some operation, and how to enter the matrices and some operation on matrices. Okay. So first one is vectors with uniformly spaced element. Means suppose we want to create numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 9 or 10 or 100. So these numbers are following some property. Means simply you can say if your numbers are elements are as per arithmetic progression. Equal space means equal space between any two consecutive numbers. So they are as per arithmetic progression: a plus a, comma a plus h, comma a plus 2h, comma a plus 3h, and so on. Okay. Or second thing is if numbers are random, means 1, 3, 10, 20, 25, 27, 28. Okay, this may be in arbitrary order. So how we can enter this one? Okay. So these vectors may be row vector or column vectors. So how we can enter this? So this is the way. You write a equal to, in this bracket, in bracket, write 1 space 4 space 6 space 8 space 9. Okay, or you can use comma a, comma 4, comma 6, comma 8, comma in last there is no need to comma 1, comma 4, comma 6, comma 8, comma 9. Okay, in this way, then you will get a row vector directly like this: 1, 4, 6, 8, and 9. So there are two ways. First way is this one, second way is this one for row vector. This is the procedure for row vector. Give space in between elements or just use comma in between the elements. Now, if you want to create column vector, then for column vector use semicolon. One semicolon. So semicolon just you can create in case of vectors matrices. Semicolon means end of row. So one semicolon means it is end of row. The second row will start from now second row will start, then we have 4. Then again, because in column vector elements will be like this. So in one row only we have one element. So after one your row is ending. So we'll use semicolon after 1. Then second row is ending after 4. Then we'll use semicolon after 4. Then third row is ending after 6. Then we'll use semicolon after 6, and similar way for in 8. So one semicolon 4, semicolon 6. In this way you can create column vector. Now, if vectors are uniformly spaced, okay, so this is the way. If elements are in random order, so first element semicolon, second element semicolon, third element semicolon, fourth element, so on, that will give you column vector. And if you space or comma, then that will give you row vector of these elements. If vector are uniformly spaced, these are uniformly spaced elements, then you can directly use this one: x equal to a colon h colon b. A is your starting element, h is step size, b is last element. So elements will be like this: a plus h, and c. This will give you row vector. This will give you row vector. And why it is semicolon here? Semicolon means if I am writing this on command window, output will not come. So I'll give some idea of command window also, how we can use this command on command window. So a is your starting element of vector. What is h? H is spacing in vector elements. Okay. So elements will be like this: a plus h, a plus 2h, a plus 3h, up to a plus nh. So last element cannot exceed b. Just like if we write 1 colon 3 colon 10. So starting element 1, stepping 3. So next element will be 4. Next will be 7. Next will be 10. Now if you change h, let's say step size is 2. So 1 plus 2, 3, then 5, then 7, then 9. Okay, and next element is 11, but your last element is b. So you will get element up to 9. So last element cannot exceed b. That will be less than equal to b. Okay, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. If b is 10, then and your h is 2, a is 1, then your last element will be 9 here. Okay, so this is the way you can create vectors in increasing order, decreasing order. In decreasing order, just write your first value and enter this step size in negative. Okay, and see if your h is 1, h is 1 means step size is 1, then there's no need to write h here. You can write simply a colon b. A colon b is by default h is 1, or this is the other command lin space a b n. So it will give you n equally spaced element in closed interval a to b. In closed interval a to b. Okay, so it will divide this complete interval in n equally spaced element. Now, see indexing the vectors. So in C and C++, if you remember, indexing of vector start with 0. A0 means first element of your array. A1 means second element of array. A3 means third element of array. Just like in two-dimension array means that is matrix form. A00 that is first element. A01 that is element in first row, second column. But in MATLAB, indexing start with 1. So if this is the vector, so x1 is first vector, first element, x2 second element, and x11 that is your 11th. So x4 fourth one, because if you write x equal to 1.1, so one first element is 1, second will be 1.1, third 1 point step size is your 0.1. Yes. So 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, and 1.5. So x4 1.3, is it correct? Is it correct answer 1.4? X4? It is wrong answer. Okay, why? Because x1 is 1. It is starting with 1. First element 1, second element 1.1, then third element 1.2, fourth element 1.3. The answer will be 1.3. Okay, and see you can use this type of thing here also. So I'll discuss on command window why I'm using this one. Just I'll give you idea here. See here, this is the index 4. Now what is the meaning here? X 135. See this is now because each variable. See in MATLAB each variable is treated as a matrix. So here 4 is a variable here. So it is number 4. But here 135 means now this index contains 3 elements, 1, 3, and 5. Means we require x1, x3, and x5. So, or you can write in this way, 1 colon 3 means it will give you 1, 1, 3, 1 to 3 means step size is 1. So elements is 1, 2, and 3. So it will give you x1, x2, and x3. Deleting element in vector. So I'll discuss pending. So after this one, I'll go to command window, then I'll use some command. Appending vector. Appending vector means suppose you want to add 2 vectors. One means increase length of vector. 2, you want to append 2 vectors here. So V1, if it is V1 is first vector, V2 is second vector. Now V1 is row vector, V2 is row vector. See here V1 is 1, you can say variable here. V2 is second variable. This may be scalar or vector. So if V1 is 1 vector here, and here we are using spacing here. So second will start in row. So V1 space V2 means we'll have a row vector of length m plus n. M is dimension of V1, m2 is dimension of V2. Okay, this one. And if V1 is column vector, V2 is column vector, then what will happen? Anybody? Any participant? Okay, so let me move to MATLAB session. That will be much better. Okay, see, this is command window. So starting, I have told you that if you write simply a equal to 2 and press enter, Answer is 2. Okay. And see, same thing if I use using K. See, you can see I am not typing equal to 2. I just use up arrow. Up arrow. So without just using the up arrow without typing any character. So it will list all the previous command. Okay. And see, if I write here A and use up arrow, then it will list command. Here it is giving all command, but it will here on screen commands will come starting with A. You can see here A. First character is A, then all the command will listed here. Okay, so you can use up arrow, down arrow. So now I'm using semicolon here. See, there is no output on command window A equal to 2 because I have used a semicolon here. And so you can see in workspace here, this variable is created here, A equal to 2. Okay, so name is equal to 2, value is 2. Even if you double click here, then you will get this Excel sheet, variable A. So here we have only one variable, 2. So it is in first cell. If you increase row, that will be in row. If you increase column, then it will be in column form. So because matrix, you can represent matrix in Excel form. Okay, so this variable will open in Excel form. This one. Okay, see, if you change here value here, suppose I write 9 here, so automatically this value will change. A is 9 here. Okay, so it is equal to, if I write B equal to 3, semicolon, write C equal to A plus B, and I'm not using semicolon. So you see output is C equal to 12. If same command, if you are using semicolon, then see variable is created here. Let me use clear C. See, this is the functionality of MATLAB. I have typed by mistake here CLEAT-C. Okay, so it is command coming here, unrecognized function of variable CLEAT. Did you mean clear C? So this is so interactive. MATLAB is very interactive. If you have done some mistake, then it will give you option also. Okay, rather than this one, did you mean this one? So it is clear C. So I will remove C here, and I'm using this command C equal to A plus B. So there is no output on screen, but still variable is in workspace. And see, I have used one command home also. So what's the meaning of home? See, if I type home here, so what will happen? My cursor, you can see the cursor is at the end of this line, the last. Okay, so if I put right home here, then cursor will move at this position. All the command will be here, but it simply shift your cursor at the left top most corner of command window. If I use CLC, clear command window, then all the commands from command window will be deleted. Okay, so now I'll use some operation of vector here. So I'm writing here A equal to 5. Any participant, what will be my output? Any participant can you give answer? What will be the output of this command? Participant, please unmute your mic and tell me what will be the answer of this command. A equal to 1:5. Any participant?
Sir, it will subdivide the interval 1 to 5 into 10 equal parts.
To me, just wait. My mic was, sorry, speaker was muted. Yeah, please.
Sir, it will subdivide the interval 1 to 5 into 10 equal parts.
Yes, output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Yes. So I simply pressing enter here. So this is the output because H is by default 1 here. A colon B. So H is not written here. So by default H is 1. So vectors will be A in usually in arithmetic order. A, your first element is 1. By default, step size is 1, and last element will be less than equal to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the elements. And see, same thing if I write here 2 colon 10. Okay, and I am doing I'm storing it to some another variable, that's a D, and putting semicolon here. So any participant, what is the answer? What is the output of this command?
Sir, it will not show any answer since you have used
Okay.
semicolon.
Yes, yes, very
It
good.
will-
Yes, it will not show any output, but what will the answer?
Sir, the answer itself will be preserved in the workspace
Yes.
in the matrix D. In the matrix D.
Yes, matrix D. Now, what the output matrix D? See, you can see here. The output is not here, but you can see output in workspace. Okay, it is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Starting vector is 1, step size is 2, and last element cannot exceed your 10. Okay, so this is, see, if you use this command using semicolon, then by default it will be your row vector. If you want to convert it into column vector, then use this one and just use dash transpose the problem.
Sir, a little query.
Yes, yes, please.
Sir, if instead of inserting
Brackets.
those brackets over here, if we assign E to be D transpose, E to be D
This
transpose,
could be,
then
yes,
E
yes, yes,
itself
yes.
will be converted.
It will work. It will work. 100% it will work. D dash. It will work. See, D dash again it will convert into row vector. 100% it will work. Okay. So see, these brackets are just for representing the obviously we use these brackets for matrix. Okay, so just use dash command, then row vector will convert into column vector will convert into row vector. Now, which I was discussing next part, that is, let's say I have two variables, a1, sorry, a1 equal to, it is row vector 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, and a2 equal to 3, 5, 4, sorry, 3, 4, 9, and let's say 10. These are two vectors. Now, if I had, let's say new vector a3 equal to a1 space a2. What is the output? Anybody?
Sir, both the vectors A1 and A2 are got merged in A3. So the output should be 1, 2, 5, 7, 3, 4, 9, 10.
Yes, yes, because I have used here space. So space means first variable and second variable in the same row. Okay, same row, and this variable may be vector or see, same thing I'll do for matrix. So this variable may be vector or matrix. Okay, so second A2 will go in same row. So you can see output here. This is the output. And see, if I use the same thing here, let's say semicolon. I'm using now semicolon. Now A1 semicolon means now first row is ended. Next thing will go in second row. A2 will go in second row. So answer is this one. First, seconds. Okay, so A1 may be your element with single element. It may be your vector. It may be your matrix. Okay, but in matrix, you have to take care of size also. Okay, even in vector also. See, for example, if I change my A2, let's say I am changing my A2 here. Now, this is my new A2. Okay, so now what will be our now A3? Let's go for A3. This one. See, in A1, mathematically you can see here. In A1, there are 4 elements. Okay, now in A2, there are 3 elements. So A1 means ended of first row. So in first row, there are 4 columns, and A2 variable will come in second row. But in A2, there are only three elements, 3 columns. So 4 columns, and in the second row, 3 columns. We cannot form the matrix. Okay, we must have the 4th element also. It may be 0, but we must have the element. So you will get error here. Dimension of array being concatenated are not consistent, because in first row there are 4 columns, second row must also have 4 columns. It is written here. Okay, error using vertical concatenation. Okay, where vertical VERT CAT for concatenation. Now, in the same way, let's say now A1, I'm using A1. A1 कहाँ गया आपका? Now, A1 I'm taking, this is your column vector now. In the same way, A1 is also column vector. A2 is column vector, A2 is column vector. Okay. And now I use A4 equal to A1 space A2. Will it work? Will it work? So you have the output of A2 and A1. A1 is 1, 2, 3, 4. A2 is 3, 4, 9. So will it work? Anybody?
No, sir, it will not.
Yes, it will not work. Why? Because A1, see, here we are using space here. You can use comma or space. So here space. So means A2 is in same row of A1. And what is A1? A1 is column vector with 4 rows. So A2 will come in second column of A4. Okay, it will come in second column of A4, but it has only 3 rows. So dimension is mismatching. So you will get the same error. Here you can see it. Horizontal concatenation error in this one. This is called horizontal concatenation because we are adding your vectors horizontally. First one was for vertical. So HORZ horizontal CAT concatenation. These are not consistent. Okay, this is a problem.
Sir, I have a little query in this regard.
Yes, please.
Sir, if in A4, when we
Your voice is not coming clear.
semicolon.
Please can you repeat your question because your voice
Sir,
is not.
A4, we have now is it clear, sir?
Yes,
Okay, sir.
please.
Sir, in A4, we have utilized two vectors, A1 and A2.
Yes,
If
yes.
after writing A1, if we have
Yes.
inserted either comma or semicolon, what would be the results?
If we use
Comma or semicolon, then what would be the result? After A1, if we write colon or if we write comma or semicolon, what will be the results?
okay, see, comma is for appending row wise. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So sorry, in same row, column wise. You can say
Okay.
column wise.
Okay.
A1, if you write A1, comma A2, so A2 will be in next column. Comma
Okay,
A3,
sir.
that will be in next column. If we
Okay,
use
sir.
semicolon, then A1 semicolon A2, then A1 will be in first row. Semicolon means end of row. Second
Okay,
will go
sir.
in next row.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
This is the difference. So for row,
Thank you.
for means you can say for
Okay.
appending column wise, or for row vector, you can use space or comma. For column wise, column vector, for adding row, you can use semicolon. Okay. So this is the way. So you have to take care of this one. Now, for addition and for subtraction, simply use matrix command. Okay. So before that one, let me I'll discuss for matrix also in this same process. So first I'll discuss how to enter the matrices. Okay, I'm not going to presentation. I'm just directly will discuss on command window. Okay, so how we can enter matrix in MATLAB. Okay, first I'll discuss this one, then concatenation of matrices, then we'll move to operators on matrix and vectors. Okay, so matrix means it will have column and row. So how will enter element in row with space? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There is space in between these elements. So these will come in row. And after this, I am writing semicolon means this is end of row. Next element will go in next row. And see, please, it is obvious. First number of element in first row must be equal to number of element in second row must be equal to number of element. Third row must be equal to element of next row. Okay. So these are the element in first row, 4 element. I am using semicolon here. Okay, means it is end of row. Then I need 4 element for second row. These are 4 elements in second row. So and next, let me write this element also. This one. So this is third row. At the last, there is no need to write this semicolon. I think that will give error. No, error is not coming. But there is no need to write semicolon here. Okay. So this is the way. So it is first row. It is second row. This is third row. Okay. Press enter. You will get this output. Okay. So 4 elements in one row, 4 second row, 4 in third row, number of rows 3. So this is matrix order 3 cross 4. Is it clear? Yeah. Okay. You can enter matrix in this way. First row, comma second row, comma third row, comma fourth row. Okay. Is it clear? Anybody? Any query? See, if you have any query, please ask immediately. Okay. So this is interactive. You can say not just like a one-way process, it's a two-way process. If you are not getting, then please stop me and tell me repeat the things. Okay, so this way you can enter the matrix. You can change number of elements in row, or you can change number of columns also. Now I will do one thing. I am defining. Let me okay. See, I am using clear command. Clear all. Let me use clear all. Okay, and this will come to. So I have deleted all the variables from this one. But see, even though variables are deleted from workspace, all the commands will be listed in command history. So if I type A and use up arrow, my last command will open here. Okay. So just you can see, I'm using only up arrow. So A is this one. So A is this one. Now I have one more vector. Let's say it is small b. And b is, let's say 3, 2, 6, and 9. This is this vector. Okay, so this is also row vector. Now I am writing one command. Just see it and tell me whether it is right or wrong. Follow. Will this command work? Anybody? What is the meaning of this command? A space B means A, and after ending A, we have to add another column, that is B. Is it clear? Okay. Column, see, because it is space. If you space, then element will be added in columns. If you use semicolon, elements will be added in row. So we have used here space here. So elements will be added in column. So after matrix A, next column will be added of vector B. But what is the dimension of vector B? It is a row vector. It is not column vector, it is row vector. Okay. So, but to add column here after A, here, we must have one column vector of dimension 3. Then only we can add this one. Space or comma will add vectors, semicolon will add row. So this command will not work. You can see there's a error here. But same thing, if I write dash here, then it will work. Why it will work? Now B dash is your column vector. You can see here. This is matrix A. This part is, sorry, this first 4 columns are of matrix A, and after this one more column will be added, that is B dash. So 2, 6, 9, it is added here. Okay, and same way, if you want to add row in matrix, okay. So not only one vector, you can add more than one vector also. See, let me write one more thing here. See, I'm writing 1, 3, 4, comma 6, 9, 8. See, this is B here. So if I write here A1 equal to A. See, what is A now? A is 3 cross 4 vector. Let me write B. Okay, no, A space B, A space B. We cannot add A space B because what is A? A is this one. Space B means we have to add column, but column means we must require column vector. But here your B is a matrix of dimension 2 cross 3. 2 cross 3. But to add here column, we require 3 element in one column. So we cannot add this B in this way. You will get error here. Okay. But if I write the same thing using dash, now what is B dash? B dash is now 3 cross 2 matrix. So 3 cross 4, 3 cross 2 means number of row must be same. So if we are appending matrix column wise, then number of row must be same in the matrices. Okay, you can append 2 matrices, 3 matrices, 4 matrices, there will be no issue, but number of row must be same this way. In this same way, see, I can append this column wise. Column wise, there will be no issue. Why? What is A here? Okay. See, okay, now if I append it row wise, so row wise means each row must have 4 elements. So I have to define some other variable. So let's 3, 5, 7, 0, 1, 3, 6, 8. See, this is B1. It may be vector, it may be matrix, there is no issue. So if write equal to A semicolon B1. Semicolon means B1 will be added after the matrix. No, okay, after ending the row of matrix A. Just see, this is the answer. This part here, part B. So in this way, you can add matrices. Now, if you want to delete the portion, one more thing here. See, indexing. What is the indexing? So, indexing discuss nahi kiya humne. Okay, that is same thing, no issue. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. It is base. So if I write A6, so A6 means 6th element. Okay. Oh, sorry, there are only 5 elements. So error here. Index exceed the number of array in element. So let me write 3 here. So A3. A3 means 1, 2, 3. 5 element is coming in matrices. In matrices, see, in mathematics, we write Aij. I for row, J is for column number. Okay. In MATLAB, there are 2 types of indexing for matrix. So what are these? I'll discuss here. So see, what is our matrix A? This is matrix A. Any participant, any query? Okay. So this is matrix A. So what I'll write here? See, we'll use these matrices for indexing. Okay. So let me write A comma 3. A comma 3. So what is A comma 3? So first index is for row, second index is for column. First is for row, second is for column. Okay. So it is A13. A13. So 13 means what is the output? Any participant? Output of this command? Any participant? Bolo? 3. Yes. Answer is 3. First row, third column. First row, third column. Now,
Sir,
yes, please. Yes, please. Speak loudly. Any query? Now I'm using another command. See what is it? Just see here. 1, 3, comma. See 1, 3, comma 3. What is the meaning of this command? See, I have told you this first part is for row index, second part is for column index. Okay. So same way here, first part is for row index, second is for column index. See, this is the benefit of MATLAB. See, in C and C++, we access element using for loop, but in MATLAB, there is no need to for loop to access the elements. Okay. So I've written one command here. So what is the meaning of this one? I'll discuss it. So see here, what is the value of I equal to 1, 3. Row index is 1 and 3. Column index is 3. So I has two value, 1, 3. Column has value 3. Yeah. Yes, so answer will be 1, 3 and 3, 3.
6, 6, sir. Sir, 6. Answer will be 6.
No. Two element will be answer. Two element because row index row index is 1 and 3. Okay, so I equal to 1, I equal to 3, and j equal to 3. So when I equal to 1, j equal to 3. When I equal to 3, j equal to 3. Okay, so two rows, we have two rows, 1 and 3. So first row is this one, second row is this one, and column is third. So third column, row 1, first and third row, and third column. Sorry, third column is this one. Okay, so that is 3 and 6. You are getting answer 3 and 6. Is it clear? Anybody? See, please, if these things are not clear in MATLAB, then you cannot use the coding in MATLAB. These are very important things in MATLAB. How to access matrices, how to access the element of matrices, that is very important in MATLAB. And that is a, you can say, base of using MATLAB. Otherwise, there will be no change in C and C++. If you are using for loop to access element 3, 6, we'll use loop. I equal to 1, 1 to 3, and j equal to 3, then there is no use of MATLAB. Okay. So these are the basic, you can say, main benefit of MATLAB. Without using any loop, you can access more than one element of the matrices. Okay. So is it clear? Anybody? Any query? I'll take one more example here. Now, Bolo, what is the answer? This is a matrix A, 1, 2, 3, 4. First, tell you answer will be a row vector, column vector, or matrix. First, tell me this one. It will be a
2 cross 2 matrix, sir.
It will be 2 cross 2 matrix.
2 cross 2.
Yes. Yes, 2 cross 2 matrix. Very good. First element of this matrix will be 1, 2. Okay. So what is the value of I?
2.
Okay. So we'll see how
I is
we'll get.
1.
Yes, I equal to 1, I equal to 2. Okay. J equal to 2, J equal to 3. So intersection is 1, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3. So simply we will get 4 elements, 1, 1. Sorry, 1, 2. So 1, 2 means 2. So first this one 2, and say 1, 3. 1, 3 means this one. So answer, I think answer will be 2, 3, 1, 6. What's the problem? Invalid expression when calling a function or indexing variable was parenthesis otherwise. Oh, sorry. See, we have taken right run equal to here. No, equal to no. Because we are accessing the element of this element, no? Matrix. This one. We see what is wrong here. We are writing A equal to this part. That is wrong. We want to access these element of matrix A. Okay, if you want to store in some variable, then you can write V equal to this one. Okay, so 1, 2 element, 1, 3 element, 2, 2 element, and 2, 3 element. So you can see this answer 2, 3, 6, 8. 2, 3, 6, 8. First row, second column, third column. First row, second column, third column. So first row, second row, third column, second column, third column. So these part. Okay, 2, 3, and 6, 8. Okay, is it clear? So in this way, you can access now. See, if you want to access, I'll write one more command. See, if I write this one, comma 2. See, we have used this column. Okay. We have used column, I think, in 3 places. So let me remind you. I have written this part A 1 colon 2 colon 10. Okay. So A is starting element of vector, 2 is your increment, 10 is boundary of last element. Okay, last element cannot exceed 10. Then we have written this part A10. Sorry, A equal to 110. So here there is no H, starting value of vector, last value of vector, increment is 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, okay, 1 plus 1, 2, that is 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4, and so on. It will go in this way. Now I'm using here in this way, comma 2. So see, I have just written column here for row element, and for column element it is 2, and for row element it is only column. There is no starting value, no end value, no step size. Well, so will it work? Any idea? Any idea from your side? Will it work? In first case, I have written starting value, last value, and increment. In second case, I have written only first value and last value. There is no need of increment. H is by default. But here, I have not written A, H, or B. Starting value, increment, or last value are not written. So will it work? Anybody, any idea? Yes or no? Please tell me. So, see, please tell me very frankly, because it is interactive session. Okay. Will it work? Yes or no? What do you think? What do you think? What is your conclusion? Will it work? Yes or no?
Sir, yes, sir. It will work, sir. It will work.
It will work, sir.
Yes, it will work. Why it will work? Because see, MATLAB is smart enough.
Sir, we have already assigned the initial values to A. That is 1,
Yes,
and the
yes.
last value is 10.
Yes. So, oh, okay. See, I have written some mistake here. A must be matrix here. So it is overlapping here. So let me first enter the matrix A. Then only you get this command. Where is matrix A? This is matrix A. Okay. Then I'll use this command. This is matrix A. Then I'll use this command, colon, comma. Okay. Now, this is matrix A. So MATLAB is smart enough. We have entered matrix A. So it knows the row index is 1 to 3. Column index is 1 to 4. Okay. So the first part is for row index. So this value is from 1 to 3. So A is from 1 to 1 and up to 3. So it will take all the value of row index. So if writing only column here means it will take all the value of row index. Okay. The I1, 1, 2, and 3. And what is it? Column index, third. So all rows, third column. All rows, output. What is the output? Any participant? Output?
3866.
Yes, 3886. Yes, yes. Okay. So there is no need to write 1, 1, 2, last one. Okay, just write all columns, all row. In the same way, let me write 2 here, column here. So row index is 2, but column index all. And columns are 1 to 4. So row index 2, it will give this value vector in row form 4681. So in this way, you can access the different element of matrices. So if you want, we have added how to append the vectors, how to append the matrices. Now, suppose you want to delete some column or some element, or you want to replace some column. Replace some column or some element of matrix. Then what to do? Okay. Now, let me use this one, last one. See, I want to replace second row. Second row is 4681. I want to replace second row of my matrix A. So how I will replace? I will write this command. This is second row all column. Okay, and then on right hand side, write your vector. And see, it is obvious. Your number of element must be feasible. Feasible means in the sense feasible, not feasible is not the right word. Must be this vector must be consistent with matrix A. Means if you are replacing this row, so second and new row must have 4 elements. Okay, so A second column. So this command will give you second column. Sorry, second row, and new value of the second row is this one. So enter it. 1368. You can see it is here. Okay. And same thing in C, you have to use loop. Loop I equal to 2, j equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, and replace this one. Okay, directly you can replace it. Even you can delete same row or any row. Let's say you want to delete you see our A. Let's say I want to delete third column. Third column. So how I can access third column? I want to access third column this matrix A. बोलो क्या लिखे यहाँ पे? रो इंडेक्स क्या होगा?
Colon,
comma, yes,
comma, 3.
Yes, it is third column. I want to delete it. So simply just write null vector, blank one. Okay, simple blank. 114, 231, third column is deleted. 58, 589. Okay, it is deleted. Now I want to discuss one function here that is very much useful in coding. See, this function is find. See, I need this matrix A. See, I want to replace all the elements which are greater than 3 from this matrix A. Okay, or before using that one, before replacing, let me access the position of element which are greater than 3. ठीक है, मतलब मुझे फाइंड करना है किस पोजीशन पे ग्रेटर देन 3 एलिमेंट है मैट्रिक्स में. बोलो कैसे करोगे? एनी आइडिया? जो भी आपको आइडिया वो बोलो उसको, जो भी. ठीक है, डिस्कशन सेशन ऐसा कुछ नहीं है गलत सही है, कुछ नहीं है. कैसे फाइंड करेंगे कि हमें फाइंड करना है किस पोजीशन पे एलिमेंट ग्रेटर देन 3 है. नॉट ओनली सिंगल एलिमेंट, मोर देन 3 एलिमेंट पॉसिबल, 1 एलिमेंट पॉसिबल है. ओके, सो आवर एम इज टू फाइंड आउट द position of element which has value greater than 3. बोलो, as per you, how we can do it? Any idea? Any idea you can? जो भी आपको जो मालूम. बोलो, any participant? कैसे कर सकते हैं? जो भी मालूम है, ऐसा नहीं मैटलैब में C++ जो भी आपके माइंड में आ रहा हो. मुझे क्या इंडेक्सिंग चाहिए. Indexing of element, मतलब position of element having value greater than 3, वो मुझे चाहिए. No idea? Okay, no issue. MATLAB में बहुत सिंपल फंक्शन एक है, find. Okay, मैं लिख रहा हूँ उसको find A greater than 3. देखते हैं क्या आता है आउटपुट. ठीक है, केवल ये लिखा सिंगल लाइन फाइंड ए ग्रेटर देन 3. अभी हमने डिस्कस नहीं किया है कि ग्रेटर देन 3 कैसे वर्क करेगा, आगे आएगा. लेकिन सी द ब्यूटी ऑफ दिस मैटलैब. वी आर राइटिंग ए ग्रेटर देन 3. इन मैथमेटिक्स इट इज रॉन्ग. ए इज मैट्रिक्स, 3 इज नंबर. ओके, बट दिस फंक्शन फाइंड ए ग्रेटर देन 3 मींस it will check a I j greater than 3 and see what is the output here. 3 7 8 9. Is it correct output? क्या सही आउटपुट है ये जो वैल्यू दे रहा है? आपको क्या लगता है? बोलो, why it is not correct output?
Sir, since we have been asked. Sir, since we have been asked to find the position, and instead of giving the position, it is giving something else. For example, how could we justify that? What is 3?
Yes.
It doesn't tell that which row and which column.
Yes. See, I have used this function because see, this is a very important thing here, and it is very useful in coding. Using this thing, you can write even sometimes 10-line code may be reduced in only 1 line. Okay. This answer is correct. Why it is correct? Let me tell you. See, matrix is very smart. So this MATLAB is very smart. Okay. जो हम सोच सकते हैं वो सब कुछ इसमें मिलेगा. ये आंसर करेक्ट क्यों है मैं आपको बताता हूँ. There are 2 types of indexing in MATLAB. For matrix, for vector there is no issue. X1, X2, X3, X4, X5, X6. For matrix, there are 2 types of indexing. First one is Aij, and second indexing is simply Ai. What is the meaning of Ai? Means only one index. so single index means, see, I'll just give one idea here. See, if I write here, can you see this line Ai? Okay, no, so let me move the home part. If I write here A2, what is the answer? Just see here. 1 is the answer. What is one answer here? This is a 1. A2. See, A2, it is giving answer 1. But A is matrix here. It is not a vector. But answer, even it is giving answer. So why it is giving answer this one? So there are 2 types of index in MATLAB. One is Aij form. Second is simply I form. So what is the meaning of I form? I form means the first element, indexing of first element is 1. Indexing of second element in first column, that is 2. And indexing for this is 3. Okay. Now in second column, it is 4, then 5, then 6. Okay. Then 7, 8, and 9. This is the single digit indexing in MATLAB. First, starting from first element, it will go in first column. A2, let's say it is matrix of order M cross N. So A12, AM, then second column, first element will be, indexing will be A, M plus 1. See, in this case also, if you write A4, A4, बोलो A4 क्या होगा? A4 means 1, 2, 3, 2. Yes, answer will be 2. Okay. So this answer is according to the single digit index. So you can see here, find A greater than 3. So this will give index having value, index of element having value greater than 3. So first element is 4. What is the indexing of this element? 3. Answer is 3. Second element is 5. What is the indexing of this element? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Answer is 7. And indexing of this element is 8. Indexing of this element is 9. So this is your single digit indexing. Now, what is the application of this function? So sometimes in coding part, sometimes suppose there are so many zeros in your matrix. You want to replace these zeros, or there are some negative numbers due to some error. You want to replace this negative number by 0. So simply you can use this one. So I'll use this command here. Let me write here this one. So मैं क्या लिख रहा हूँ देखो इसमें. I'm just simply write this one. Find. Okay. Just starting this one. Find. ये क्या करना है? I want to replace all the elements having value greater than 3 by -1. Let's see. ठीक है. जहाँ वैल्यू 3 से greater है, उसको मुझे -1 से रिप्लेस करना है. तो मैं क्या लिखा यहाँ पे? फर्स्ट A greater than 3. ठीक है. ये कमांड लिखा. K में क्या आएगा आपका? K will have index. Now AK equal to -1. बोलो क्या होगा? K क्या मिलेगा आपको? K में आपकी इंडेक्सिंग आएगी. इंडेक्सिंग ऑफ एलिमेंट हैविंग वैल्यू ग्रेटर देन 3. और फिर ये क्या करेगा आपका? AK मींस यहाँ K की वैल्यू आपकी आएगी 3, 7, 8, 9. ओके, यू कैन चेक इट. वैल्यू ऑफ K, सी 3, 7, 8, 9. वैल्यू ऑफ K आ रही है. नाउ दिस सेकंड कमांड AK equal to -1. Okay, so K is 3, 7, 8, 9. So A3 will be -1, A7 will be -1, A8 will be -1, A9 will also be -1. Just you can see here. So there is no need to use for loop to replace the value of any element or elements of matrix having some property. You want to replace negative element in positive one, just simply use find function. You can do it. Okay. Yes. Any query? Anybody?
Yes, sir. I have a query.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir, actually, you have ordered likewise that you have ordered the numbering along column wise 1, 2, 3,
Yes.
4. Sir, if you
Yes.
want to find the elements in such a way as per Aij, that is
Yes.
row and column wise, how could
Yes.
we do that?
Yes. See.
How could we do it?
Yes. You know the dimensional matrix.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You know the dimensional matrix. Let's say dimensional matrix is 3 cross 3. Okay.
Okay.
3
Okay.
cross 3. And you have element 7. 7th element. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
So 7th means simply just you can use modulus function.
Okay,
Three
sir.
element. There are 3 elements in row. So
Okay.
7 index is 7. So 7 divided by 3 equal to कितना होगा? 2 and 1 will be remainder.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 2 means 2 columns are completed already.
Yes.
1 is remainder means third column is started, and 1 means it is first element of third column.
Okay. Okay. We got, sir.
Okay.
Okay,
It
we
is
got.
very simple. And if you want to convert your IJ indexing in that part, that is again it is simple. Just use I plus j. I plus j will work. No, I plus j will not work. Simply 1, 2, 3 and then again किस टाइप से करेंगे आप? 1, 2, 3 आएगा आपका, देन नेक्स्ट कॉलम में आप ऐड करोगे उसको, तो 3 प्लस नंबर ऑफ आई प्लस कॉलम इंडेक्स ऐसा कर सकते हो. मींस इट इज फर्स्ट रो. लेट्स से फर्स्ट रो. सो फर्स्ट रो मींस कैसे करेंगे? 0 0 स्टार आई 0 into I plus j. ओके. तो 1, 2, 3 आएगा आपका. देन सेकेंड कॉलम में आपका आएगा फॉर सेकेंड कॉलम इट विल बी योर j प्लस आई इक्वल टू 1. नहीं, चेंज करना हो जाएगा, चेंज हो जाएगा वो. उसको आप कर सकते हो j माइनस 1 स्टार आई प्लस j. इस टाइप से आप कर सकते हो. चेक करना उसको, हो जाएगा. ठीक है. इज क्लियर? एनीबॉडी एल्स? एनी अदर क्वेरी? So till now we have studied how to generate vectors, row vectors, column vectors, matrices, how to append matrices, how to access the different element matrices. And see, for operators, plus, minus, multiplication, division, simple just write matrix command. Matrix command means if you write a dash, simple this one, a dash, simply transpose, or transpose is also command in MATLAB, I think. Let me check it. No, transpose. Okay, spelling mistake was there. Okay, if you want to add two matrices, just write a plus b. Multiplication, a star b. Okay, division of matrices. Division of matrix कैसे होगा? Okay, now there's one important thing here that we'll be discussing operator part, but let me complete here. See, if I write this one, a is 2. Sorry, 2. What is the meaning of this part? It is a square. Okay, a square. So it is square of matrix, and matrix would be a square matrix. The matrix is square matrix, and a square you get your answer. Just like in this example. Now, let's say we have one problem. I want to plot one curve. Curve means parabola y equal to x square. Y equal to x square. Okay, from -1 to +1. So simply, what's the way for plotting? You know, way of plotting is, suppose you are plotting on graph paper, then we'll divide range -1 to +1 in some nodes and calculate the value of y, that is your x square. Is it clear? So simple, I'm writing here -1, and let's say your index step size is 0.1, and last is 1. So this is a range for x. So these are values on x-axis. I have divided x-axis in nodes. ठीक है. सिंपल जो ग्राफ पे प्लॉट करते हैं वो कमांड यूज कर रहे हैं हम. y इक्वल टू एक्स स्क्वायर प्लॉट करना है. y इक्वल टू एक्स स्क्वायर मीन्स y1 क्या होगा आपका? व्हाट इज वैल्यू ऑफ y1? x1 स्क्वायर. y2 x2 square, y3 x3 square. So how you will get value of x square? बोलो कैसे फाइंड कर सकते हैं? मुझे x गिवन है, x मुझे मिल गया है, मुझे y इक्वल टू एक्स स्क्वायर फाइंड करना है। y I इक्वल टू एक्स आई होल स्क्वायर कैसे फाइंड करेंगे? इन C और C++ वी हैव टू यूज फॉर लूप. Okay, we have to use for loop for I equal to 1 to 10. 10 is sorry 21 is size of this matrix, this array here. Then simply we'll write y I equal to x I star x I or x I square tilde 2 means x I square. Is it clear? But in MATLAB there is no need to use for loop. It will use directly. See this one. Just see here what I am writing here. 2 x dot tilde 2. What is dot here? See, dot means, see, what is the meaning of, see, we have already discussed this symbol, na? It is for square. See, if you write x square, will it work? Will it work here? Y equal to x square? Anybody?
No, sir.
No,
No, sir.
it will not work because x is a vector of dimension 1 cross 21. So x square will not work. Okay, you will get error here. Error using this part. Incorrect dimension for raising a matrix to a power. Check that the matrix is square and the power is a scalar. To perform element by operation. ठीक है. Next भी नहीं पढ़े. Next मैं बताता हूँ. अब मैं क्या कर रहा हूँ यहाँ पे? I am doing one thing here. See, I have used dot here. What is the dot meaning here? This dot is for element wise. It is called element wise operation. Element wise operation means if you are writing x dot tilde 2 means it is xi square. Xi square. Okay. Now see the output. First element 1 square. Second element was 0.9 minus 0.9. It is square of this one. Okay, you can see only 2 lines are required to get the value of y equal to x square. Just assign x and write y equal to x dot tilde square. So it is element y square. So this dot, if it is dot, then matrix A. This operation will be on Aij, not on matrix A. It will be on Aij. So now it is xi square. You can see here. And for plot, I'll discuss plotting tomorrow. Simple command is this one: plot x comma y, x-axis comma y. Plot x comma y. Simple command in MATLAB. You can see. Can you see plot this plot window? Oh, if not, then no issue. We will discuss tomorrow. Okay. So this element operation is very important here. So just like this one, I want. Yes. Any query? Anybody?
Actually, sir, while defining the domain, for example, you have defined x to be -1 from -1 to 1 with the spacing 0.01. Sir,
Yes, yes.
we have also seen while using the MATLAB linear, sir, how is it different spacing 0.1?
See, your voice is not coming properly. Means you want to say the difference using this. Why we are using this range?
No, sir. My query is we are having one more command lin space.
Yes.
What is the difference between the command you have used and the command lin space? Where are these two commands be used?
Yes. See, in linspace command, I have listed in my presentation. That command was linspace a comma b comma n. Okay, a comma b comma n. A is starting value of your interval, B is last value of interval, and n is number of points in that interval. So if you already know the number of points, then you can use linspace command. If you don't know the number of points in that one interval, then you can use step size. See, if you remember in numerical integration, there are two ways: either h is given or number of intervals are given. So only difference is in this case, if step size is known, then use this command. If number of elements are known, then use linspace command. That is the only difference. Okay, both will give you the linearly spaced vectors, means vectors in satisfying arithmetic progression. But the only difference is H is known, this command, N is known, number of element known, then linear space. That is the difference only. Is it clear?
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, you can see here also. Here we have 21 element. So see, if you use linear space command, -1, 1, 21. So you will get the same element. Okay. So, but here we are using step size to generate the element, and here we are using number of elements. That is the only difference. Now, see, I have this matrix 1, 2, 4, 5, semicolon 4, 6, 8. Matrix E. This is matrix A, and matrix B, when I am defining one more matrix of same dimension. Semicolon. Okay. See, I'm defining this matrix C. C equal to A. Now, see, what is my aim? Actually, my aim is, suppose you have two data, one data in first matrix, second data in second matrix. Okay. It is clear. Suppose in first ones you have a salary or rate of some quantity in matrix form, depending on different attributes. And in second matrix, you have number of one in matrix, one price in one price, and in second matrix you have the quantity. Okay. Both are in matrix form. It may be in matrix form if you have some attributes, and let's say data in matrix form. Now you want to find out the total cost of each and every quantity. In one cell we have price, in second matrix one cell we have total quantity. So total price will be quantity into price of single unit. Okay, that will be your total quantity. Means mathematically simple way is, if I need a matrix Aij multiply Bij, element wise element multiplication, means I need a matrix C such that first element of matrix C must be multiplication of first element of matrix A and first element of matrix B. Second element of matrix C will be second element of matrix A into second element of matrix B. Okay, I need this type of thing. So for this one, command is A dot star B. Star is for multiplication, dot is element wise multiplication. So dot star means Aij star Bij. It is not a matrix multiplication. Simply you can see here. Here it is 1, 2, 4, 5, and here 6, 1, 2, 9. Multiplication is this one. So it is Aij into Bij. In the same way, if you know division, element Aij upon Bij, Aij upon Bij. Sorry, dot division. Okay, the dot division, it is Aij upon Bij. See, A, B. I want to use one more thing here. It is A, it is B. See, what is the output of dot division B? It is 0.667. See, I am using one more command, /B. What is this one? See, for division normally we use this one 1/2, 2/2, but here we have this one more division also. So you can say it is reverse division. Reverse division means it is Aij upon Bij, and it is Bij upon Aij. It means it is equivalent to B dot division A. Okay. So if you write this thing or this thing, both are same. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, actually, you have shown us the element. You have shown us the element into element multiplication. If we want to do the traditional matrix multiplication, how could we do it?
Yes. So for that was simply A star B. So let me first write the matrix of order, let's say for 3 cross 3. What's the problem? 1 2 6 1 3. What's the problem in this one? Yeah, semicolon. No? No. 1 2 4 6 6 1 3 9 1 9 5. Okay. Okay. A star. So A equal to. A equal to. Okay. It is matrix A. It is 3 cross 3 matrix. Okay. No issue. I'll write A equal to. I want to delete your third column. It is matrix A and matrix B. Again, 3 cross 3 matrix B. 5, semicolon, 5, 1, 4, semicolon, 8, 1, 9. It is matrix B. Okay. So for matrix C, simple write command C equal to A star A star B. Simple command matrix for matrix multiplication. Okay. A star B. And for inverse, suppose you want to call, yes, anybody? Any query? Any query? For inverse, just write INVA. For determinant of matrix, just write DETA, determinant. Okay. For rank of matrix, I think this will work. Rank of A. Okay, rank of A is 3. For eigenvalue and eigenvector. So let me store this in this one. This is a command. Why are you using this one? I'll explain it. EIGNA. EIGA. EIGA is this one. What is B? What is S here? See, B, this output of this function is stored in 2 elements, B and S. What is B? B is your eigenfunction. So first eigenfunction is first column, second eigenfunction second column, eigenvector we call eigenvector here. Eigenfunction in case of functions. Eigenvector first column first eigenvector, second eigenvector second column, third eigenvector third column, and first eigenvalue is this value. Okay, S is your diagonal matrix. Diagonal elements are eigenvalues. So first eigenvalue is 13.2255, and corresponding to this eigenvalue, this is the eigenvector. First column. Second eigenvalue is this one, and corresponding to this eigenvalue, this is the eigenvector. Third is this one. Okay, third eigenvalue and eigenvector for this eigenvalue is third column. So all this command MATLAB function directly you can type, and you can so type it and you will get your answer. Okay. So any other query? So now I have just let me to come 10 on 5 or 10 minutes. Let me complete this today's session.
Okay, sir.
So just 1 minute. Okay, so we have already discussed all this part, transport, dot product. Yes, this is for dot product function, for dot product, dot of A comma B, cross product, cross of A comma B, the function. See, sum of A means if A is a vector, it will give the sum of all the elements of that vector. Okay, and if it is matrix, then it will give vector. Vector means first element will be sum of elements in first column. Second output will be sum of all the elements in second column, and sum of all elements in third column, sum of all elements in fourth column. Okay. Square SQRT A. This A may be matrix, vector. Okay. If it is matrix, then it will give you element wise square. Sin A. If it is matrix, then it will sin A means sin Aij. In the same way, exponential A is matrix, then it is e raised to power Aij. Indexing, we have discussed row 1, row 2, we have discussed this part. See, it is written here. Row 1, So this element, index of this element is 3, 2 or 7. Why 7? Because it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. How we can access the element? And see, yes, I use one word here, and see, if you don't know the index length of your dimension of matrix, so this and means last index. So if you're writing and here means it is last index. If you know the value of last index, means if it is m cross n and n is known or m is known, then try write here this one or simply write n. So these are different ones. Deleting row or column, we have already discussed here. All discussed it. Adding row, this part is also completed. And this is your division. You discuss this part also. See, if m1, m2 are square matrices, then m1 upon m1 divided by m2. This is nothing, that is m1 star, because division means inverse. So m1 star m2 inverse, and m1 slash m2 means m1 inverse m2. Okay, so we have this part. Transpose, we have discussed determinant, inverse, concatenation. We have completed this part also. These are some command. Yes, this is in some introduction of three-dimensional array. We have one-dimensional, two-dimensional, three-dimensional array also. So see, in one dimension we can have row or column. In two dimension we have row or column. In three dimension we have page 1, page 2, page 3. So we have third index also. So you can see here on first page third index is 1 because it is page 1. On second one third index is 2. It is page 2, and here it is page 3. So index is 3 here. So same way we have used I, J, and K. We can use I, J, and K. There is no issue. Same thing. Not only for 3 dimension, you have any vector in more than 3 or 4 dimensions also, same operation will work. Okay. Creating multi-dimensional array. Yes. Now problem is how you can yes, how you can generate 3-dimensional array. So see, I have defined here A equal to, see this one, this is matrix here. This is matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this matrix is page 1. It is page 1. For this one we require one matrix. For this also we require one matrix. So we'll create matrices and then we will add page wise. So you can see here all row, all column, page 2, this matrix. Okay, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, this will go on second page of 3-dimensional array. So all rows, all column, second page. If I write column, comma, column 1, that will be your one page. So you want to add one page, then you can write, create one matrix and then write 1 here, then 2, 3, and so on. Okay. So IJK, it is given here, row index, column index, and page index. And it is text and characters. So for the output of character, you can write in quotes, hello, how are you, or x equal to this one. This will be in, again, see, it is column here, semicolon here. So this next part will go in next row. Okay, so you can refer all this part. Let me go to next part. This is one exercise here. Okay, so we have completed up to vector matrices. Even we have completed operators also. So in next session, I will discuss loops, and then we'll move to coding part. So if you have any query, anybody, any query in today's session? Anybody, any query? See, all these lecture notes are available on my web page. You can download all these lecture notes from there. These are not here, these are in PPT form, but same thing is in lecture notes forms. So I think web page, let me share the web page here. See, all the notes of MATLAB are available here. So this is okay. So you can go my web page, just write My institute name, svnit.ac.in. Okay. And then in department, go to department mathematics. In mathematics, on left hand side, you can go in faculty courses part, and here just go on my web page. So on my web page, in this section, teaching part, tutorials, just click on this part, and geometry, teaching materials. Just click on this section. Yes. This is one course we are running in our institute, mathematics software lab. So lecture notes on MATLAB. All these notes are available here. All the contents which I have discussed in presentation all are here. Okay. So it is 33-page document. You can download. Even exercises also there. And I'll share one or two assignment also. Please go through all these assignment. If you have any query, you can discuss in next session. Okay, all the things of my presentation are listed here. And everything. Two-dimension vector exercise also there. How to subtract division, left division, right division, element-wise operation. Okay, logical operator. I'll discuss this part tomorrow. Logical operator and or not, and then relational operator equal to, not equal to, and assignment is this greater than, less than equal to, and then built-in function, and then find function I will discuss here. Then we'll discuss how to create the M files, and for coding we require loops and condition also. Then we'll discuss loops, for how to use for loop, while loop, nested while loop, and then if else statements. If statement, else statement, if else, nested if, we'll discuss in tomorrow's session. Okay. You can directly copy paste this code. Okay, these are verified code. Okay. And if anybody requires, then I can supply the M file of this code also. There's no issue. Okay, and then I'll give some idea of how to plot the graph, 2D and 3D graphs in MATLAB. Okay. So any query in today's session, anybody? See, if you require something else to be added in presentation, then you can write in WhatsApp group. Okay, you are also available, are you a member of this WhatsApp group? So accordingly, I'll plan one lecture. If you require, then you can message.
Thank you very much, sir, for very nice and informative lecture. Really energetic lecture and very basic lecture related to MATLAB. We all enjoyed this lecture very much, and I request Professor Tomar, madam. Ma'am, are you here?
Yes, I am here.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Yeah.
over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, it was really a nice lecture. Let me.
Thank you, madam.
And it is nice meeting you here in online mode. Tomorrow I will meet you personally.
Sure, madam, sure.
So I think time is also over, and participants are going to have very hectic schedule during this 6-day event. So
Yes.
I'm thankful to you for sparing your valuable time and giving your lecture on this MATLAB for the numerical solution of MATLAB and introduction, vectors and matrices and MATLAB operators. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, madam. You know, I always love to discuss this basic of MATLAB with the students or with any participant.
Tomorrow we are going to have your offline lecture as well in our department.
Sure.
So see you tomorrow.
Sure, madam, sure.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Gaurav.
So thank you, participant. We will meet tomorrow morning for the next lecture, again by Professor Rajput.
And
Thank
be
you very much.
punctual. It is my humble request to all the participants to be punctual during the sessions, because if you will come late, then it is sometimes not possible to admit. So be punctual. Thank you so much. And thank you, Gaurav.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you.